The job market just flashed a warning that I think a lot of people are going to miss. And if you're 45, 55, or 60 years old, you need to pay attention to this. Because the biggest threat to your career right now may not be getting called into a conference room and being laid off. It may be something much quieter. Companies deciding they simply don't need to replace people anymore. The latest jobs numbers showed the economy losing jobs. But even more importantly, previous months were revised sharply lower. That tells us the labor market may have been weaker for months than people realized. And here's why that matters. A weak job market doesn't always mean millions of people suddenly getting fired. Sometimes somebody quits and the company doesn't replace them. Sometimes a manager leaves and their responsibilities get divided among 3 other people. Sometimes an open position just disappears. And increasingly, companies are asking whether AI and technology can help smaller teams accomplish the same amount of work. That's the real warning. You can have unemployment that doesn't look catastrophic while simultaneously having fewer good jobs available. And that creates a very different problem if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s. Because if you lose a senior level job, you may not be competing against 5 other qualified candidates. You could be competing against 50 or 100 for a position that the company isn't even completely convinced it needs to fill. So if you're over 40, I would not wait until something happens to start thinking about your next move. I would do 3 things right now. Number 1, learn how to use AI to make yourself more productive. I'm not telling you to become an AI programmer. I'm talking about using AI in the job you already have. Writing reports, analyzing information, preparing presentations, research, customer communication, sales, project management. Whatever you do, find 2 or 3 areas where AI can help you work faster or better. You want your company thinking, this person knows how to use these tools to get more done. Not, could these tools eliminate part of this person's job? Number 2, start rebuilding your professional network before you need it. Reach back out to former coworkers, customers, suppliers, industry contacts, people you worked with 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Because the worst possible time to start rebuilding your network is the week after you lose your job. You want those relationships active now. And number 3, stop assuming your next role has to look exactly like your current role. Maybe your next move is another full-time leadership job, but maybe it isn't. It could be consulting, fractional leadership, contract work, a smaller company where your experience matters more, a new industry, or eventually something you build yourself. The goal isn't to panic. The goal is to create options. Because here's what I think we're starting to see. Companies aren't necessarily saying we need to lay off thousands of people. They're increasingly saying, can we run the business with fewer people? And AI is making that question much easier for companies to ask. That means career security is changing. Your experience still matters. Your relationships still matter. Your judgment still matters. But experience by itself may not protect you anymore. You also have to show that you're adaptable, that you understand new technology, and that you can help a company accomplish more. So if you're 45, 55, or 60, don't wait until your company decides what your next chapter is going to be. Start building it now. I'm Steve, and this is Next Role Advisor. We talk about layoffs, AI, career changes, and building your next chapter after 40. I'll see you in the next one.